the art of characterization, fiction and protagonist. Right? Today we will continue with the characters, the types of characters that exist in a novel. So as you can see, there are three topics that we will be discussing: character, narration, and yesterday we had done the plot. So we will further, see what all includes in that. So, what are the character types? So there are basically two: flat character and round character. What does a character mean? The personages which inhabit the narrative world. What is a narrative world? The world which is created by the author, in which he sets the events, the characters, the settings, the plot and everything. He creates that world. That is the narrative of the author who is writing the book. So in that book which he has created, he employs, or let's say puts in, some personages. Personages means people. So those people who take the action further is known as a character. Okay? So these are the character types. As I said, there are mainly two. We have flat versus round characters. Now what do we mean by a flat character and what do we mean by a round character? As you can see, flat characters, simple and built around a single idea or trait. These characters do not undergo major development or change throughout the story. That means these characters do not undergo that change. Yesterday we had talked about the Bildungsroman, where the character goes from A to Z. Right? He goes through the journey, he experiences various things, and we see a change from what he was at the beginning and how he ended up being. But a flat character is mostly those supporting roles in a movie, in a novel, in a series, anything. They do not undergo much change. It is just that they are built around a single trait. If they are friendly, they will remain friendly throughout the book. If they are angry, they will remain angry. That means they do not undergo those life experiences. You cannot see that character arc building. So they are built around a single idea or trait. These characters do not undergo any major development or change throughout the story. That means you will not see any kind of changes within these flat characters within. So what are the key traits? As you can see, they are easy to recognize. That means you will know that these are the supporting flat characters. They won't undergo any kind of change. They are there to just support the protagonist or just help in furthering the story. Often remain predictable. That means you can easily make out that what will be their next move. We can predict some things, right, in a story with a character, that this is going to happen. Why it can be predicted? Because we know that he is not capable of doing much. This is his role, he has been assigned for this, so that is it. Now, the third thing, support the plot without driving it. It means that he does not do much as supporting the plot or taking it to the climax and then the denouement and everything, the Freytag's pyramid. He does not change much in it. He is just there, as I said, to support the plot without changing this. Whereas we come to the round characters. These characters are what? Read. Complex, realistic and multi-dimensional. Complexity means there is depth. You will see them undergoing a lot. You will see their life journey from A to Z. You will see them as an infant, you will see them as an adolescent, you will see them as an adult, and then you will see them basically achieving their life's purpose. That is a round character. They are complex, realistic, people like you and me, and multidimensional. It means that they have a lot of qualities, the good and the bad, within themselves. These characters show significant emotional depth and undergo growth as the narrative progresses. What are the things that we had done? We had done Wuthering Heights, we had done Pride and Prejudice. What is the third novel? Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels is mostly a prose satire. You will not see, as I said, he was an ingenue, right? So he did not undergo much change. But what about David Copperfield. David Copperfield has undergone that change, right? From being a poor boy who worked in factories and mines, he had gone on to become a very successful novelist, writer. So that is a round character. Similarly, the examples can be Tom Jones by Henry Fielding, Elizabeth Bennet in Pride and Prejudice, right? Then you have there is Sidney Carton from Tale of Two Cities, but you haven't read that, but still remember the name. So these are the characteristics of the flat and round characters. They are simple, not complex, one-dimensional, and does not undergo much change. Whereas round characters are complex, realistic, and multidimensional. So what are their key traits? They are again realistic, obviously, and they are human-like, capable of surprising the reader, and often drive the main story. They are the protagonists, obviously. The round characters are mostly the protagonists who undergo a lot of the changes. So you can see that it surprises the reader. It means that you will be surprised and somewhat you will be proud of the fact that how much they have achieved. If there is a novel which is like 500 pages, for example, in those 500 pages you would have experienced so much with that one particular round character who undergoes a lot of change, a lot of growth, and who basically takes the story, gives you that, let's say, the highs and the lows of the book, the story, the feel, the emotionality, the sentimentality within it. He is the one who makes you feel everything. So a round character is basically very well rounded off in the sense that he possesses everything. He makes you undergo a certain journey, undertake a certain journey, and then he also makes you feel things. So a round character is what basically he comprises of the protagonist. Now we see the comparison, just for your easy understanding. There is dimension, there is one-dimensional, which is flat character is one-dimensional, it is simple. Then the round character is multi-dimensional, which is complex. Then you have the development is static, that is, it remains unchanged. And then here you can see that there is some growth. Then what are their roles in the story? They are often, the flat characters are often side characters. And then the round characters are usually the protagonists or the main characters. What are the classic examples? Mr. College from Pride and Prejudice and Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. Clear? Clear till here? If you want, you can take a photo or you can write it down. Do you want to? Just for your understanding, so that you can understand better what does a flat and a round character comprise of. Flat means, just remember, flat means what? Doesn't undergo much. So it is one-dimensional. Whereas the round character is multi-dimensional. Should I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.